Okay, it's April 27th today, and I'm going to plant my tomatoes finally. We have a brand new awesome raised beds here in this tomato greenhouse, and um, yeah, I'm going to put tomatoes in these three rows, and these rows on the edges are still work in progress. Um, yeah, so it it's advised, I have something like these plant matters, like plant leftovers, sticks, and everything on the bottom. Um, then I have more uh, like finer compost on top, and then so this row is like two steps behind this one that are ready um, to be planted. Um, yeah, and then the third is regular soil, and then I also added um, this powdered chalk to neutralize soil acidity, because we have acid soil here. And yeah, about 100 grams per meter. Yeah, and I have, so let's take a look at seedlings. I think I have 90 here, and oh, there is a bird. Okay, I have 90 here, and about 10 more is are coming. Um, 18 varieties. I'm not like big and small, cherry size, and where is it? And yellow and pink and red, maybe orange. I'm not sure. Like yellow, orange. Yeah, I think I will make a overview um, in August or September, when it will be more interesting to see the fruits. Um, yeah. So I stopped. Um, I stopped using artificial light, I think almost a month ago, because I was satisfied with uh, the tempo they have. So they are a bit laggy, but I don't really. Um, I'm not concerned, because these are tomatoes, and tomatoes is hard to waste. Um, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this bird. No, it doesn't want. Um, oh, much better. Right. So yeah, I'm going to plant them, and then I'll show you the result. Okay, just wanted to go through the process with a couple of them. previously I used to have like trays and like with 20 tomatoes per tray or something. uh, and I switched to individual pots, and I really like it because uh, I think it totally worth its additional efforts. um, when plants are in in a tray, uh, some of them will dominate and some of them will be uh, like eventually will be small and in shade of those which dominate, and you can't really do anything about it because they are fixed. But with pots you can, treat plants individually, change the how they are placed. um, yeah. And the other reason is that um, this is um, these plants are not going um, to struggle renovating their roots, because most of the roots are saved, and so basically they'll just keep growing. Won't notice anything, I mean root damage, because it's like minimal. And yeah, they are just going to realize that now they can spread roots in wild in wide. Yeah, so I used this piece of wood with uh, like a ruler. I just decided to go for 35 centimeters this year. um, well, this is like uh, not too much, not the shortest interval I had, but uh, yeah, I just basically divided uh, the length, the total length uh, of beds by amount of plants I assumed to grow, and it turned out to be 35 centimeters, and I'm okay with it. Uh, yeah, and then I just dig a hole, and with raised beds, what I already like. Um, I have a small one before, so I knew this. Uh, I don't have to till anything, just make a hole with a hand, and we are good to go. Soil inside is very warm. I don't have a thermometer, but uh, it's really comfortable. And I think, well, first of all, because this is a greenhouse and we have warm days now, and the second thing is raised beds. So as there are like sparse layer on the bottom of sticks and plant parts, yeah, and I just squeeze it, so gently, so it like um, connected to to the uh, piece of soil uh, that it was in. Um, yeah, so the last thing that is left is to water it, and uh, as I said, since the roots are not damaged, watering is not that crucial. I mean, I probably could even skip watering if I had the necessity. Yeah, and with individual pots, it's so fast that I even haven't finished speaking what I wanted to tell. One thing to consider is the volume. Um, yeah, and you can also mark every plant individually. This is number 6. Um, you have to consider the volume, and you have to be sure that at the moment when you replant plants, they will have enough roots to cover everything and to keep it firm. Otherwise, uh, so then you have this firm piece of soil. Otherwise, uh, it won't work. So this, uh, if I was replanting them, I don't know, 2 weeks before, probably I would have would be struggling with this. It just it can, like, half of this soil block can uh, fall off, and this is not what you want. Uh, Very annoying. um, yeah, and you also need to water them before, like, quite. I mean, not too much, because then if the soil is too wet, it is too heavy, then it can fall off as well. Uh, so it's better to have it on drier side. If you like it works perfectly if it's dry, because it's very light and easy to manipulate. But then you have to worry about watering them, because uh, plants that are just replanted, they won't have water in this block. But if you uh, yeah, if you have like medium amount of moisture, then it's a nice trade-off between easy manipulation and not worrying about watering it right away. Okay, so not that hand. It pops up really nice, and I would say that these plants could be growing here for, I don't know, maybe for a month or at least a couple of weeks. So it's not that firm. So I am very uh, I have to be very gentle and careful with it. Yeah. So here the larger volume is not the best choice, like for any for every situation. If you are going to keep them for a short period of time, like you are sowing, you sow them, you them, I don't know. Well, you put seeds into the soil later in the season, like I uh, yeah, later in the season, then you can use these are half a liter, by the way, but you can use like 20 milliliters, and it will work just as well. uh, so other plants that I do not replant today, I put them into smaller pots, because they are uh, they spend less time there. Right, so it's so sad. I transplanted all 90 tomato plants, and I still have this spare space, because I have like 10 or 15 uh, following up. They are too small now. Um, Yeah, as you can see, they do not struggle from transplanting at all because, as I said, using individual pots is just wonderful. This is arugula, by the way. Not planned to be here, but um, yeah, I don't know whether it came from a seed or from roots from previous year arugula, because I think I tried like arugula that can grow year to year, not just 1 year plant, but I'm not sure it's true. So yeah. Also, what's interesting, well, not that interesting, but just to mention, is I had this little guy, outlier, I would say, which I overlooked. So he's so small, and not he, but it is small, and it didn't develop that root system. Yeah, so that block of soil, it ruined uh, when I put a pot away, and so yeah, we'll see how it will live further. I'm not very concerned because I have I can replace it. So yeah, but just interesting to see uh, whether it will manage to catch up with neighbors, or it will be dominated again. I don't know. Usually they catch up. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.